doing this. But what I'm saying is they are holding it against him of the lack of effort on defense. I don't care how much defense you claim you saw Luka playing this year. He does not give effort on defense most of the time.
It's other MVPs who we can point to, and they did the same shit.
Why they're probably not giving him that edge, especially when there's other MVP candidates who are playing great defense. They're really not going to give you the edge over him unless you're the number one seed. SGA is a good defender, bro. I don't care what you holler about. SGA is a really good defender. SGA did not get picked on in the finals. He did not get picked on in the finals. Luka got picked on in the finals. They was taking turns on Luka in the finals. That never happened.
Flatline. Make a master plan, watch it backfire. Burn it all down and collect the ashes. Build it back. Respect your past.
Talk about MVP. I mean, I feel like other than the eligibility and stuff, I've never seen this many candidates who all deservingly had a case. Like 4 or 5 people who equally had a case.
Yeah, except for Luka with the hate train. And it's crazy because you could just, it's hate because Shai got MVP last year. And he led almost 20 point, 30 point, 40 point, 50 point games. All this, all the scorer shit. Same shit Luka did this year. It's just because Luka's on the Lakers.
I mean, but they was doing him like that in Dallas too. When he was
I know. That's all. It's just a hate train for Luka. I don't like that shit though.
So, I mean, for the last award, man, the big one. Pause.
You
MVP.
Shit, they gonna give it to Shai, bro. He gonna get back to back.
I feel like the media, the way they're gonna run it, I feel like it's definitely gonna be SGA. But I feel like you do have to kind of throw out Jokic's name. I hate when we didn't get that 65 game because I feel like he'd been the runner up for sure. Same with Luka. It kind of sucks.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like all 4 of those, and another name who I think isn't being mentioned enough, and Cade. For obvious reasons. Cade also has a case, but I think Jaylen Brown ain't talked about enough and what he did this season. Just like I said with Missoula, like I feel like people were questioning, like, man, Jaylen Brown ain't he ain't good enough to carry Boston, and he ain't got Tatum right there. Yeah. Well, he had them as the 2nd seed in the East before Tatum came back.
And I'm not gonna lie to you, maybe I shouldn't have questioned him. But even coming into the season, I was like, okay, without Tatum, how far can he?
I didn't see that. I messed with Jaylen. I F with Jaylen. I saw him possibly being in the, maybe 6, 7, 8 at best type of thing. But I definitely didn't see top 5, let alone top 2.
I got to stop doubting him, honestly. He's just a quiet player. Like, he'll give you buckets and shit.
Yeah. So I think, but again, if they were to give it to SGA, I have no issue. If they were to give it to Gurbic, I have no issue. If they were to give it to Wemby, I have no issue. If they were to give it to Luka, I have no issue. I think Luka just has like a weird case of like what would it take for him? Like, does he have to? Because it seems like nobody else has to get the number 1 seed, but Luka has to get the number 1 seed. That's what it seems like. Like, if you don't get the number 1 seed, it don't matter how legendary and historic your numbers are, we're not giving it to you. And I'm trying to figure out what's the disconnect with that.
I also kind of feel like it's that Lakers tax as well. I feel like, you just having that jersey on can make people think.
But like I said, even in Dallas, though, they were doing him like this. And he had just as good numbers, if not better.
Yeah, when he went to the finals.
He had 33 or 32, 8 and 8 type seasons over there.
Yeah, but I feel like those years, I feel like he's been closer to them now than he was in the past years. I feel like SGA and I hate saying B, but Jokic, all those guys kind of had that award locked up, even though Luka was still having a great year. But I don't know. I definitely think Luka eventually he's going to win an MVP eventually, hopefully. But
he's lit, and not only that, when the season ends and like it's time for the next season, who's always the favorite to win MVP for the season?
It's the same kind of 3 people.
It's always Luka. It's always Luka as the number 1 MVP in the odds. But yeah, he never gets it, even when he has the numbers for it. So I'm kind of with Tizzy. I don't understand. Like, I don't know what it is. And then Rachel Nichols saying that dumb spit she said, talking about Oh well, because you got to play, on both sides of the ball all season, as if that's ever been a requirement for MVP. Like it can be a difference maker when you're talking about two different players, but that's not the,
impact.
And that's what I hate, because I was just having this conversation with niggas. I said, bro, niggas that never bring up. I said, nigga, they used to hide Steph on defense. Nigga, go hide him. His unanimous MVP. Yeah, he won 73, but your nigga still hiding him on defense. So y'all not gonna bring up defense on that. So don't bring up defense when it comes to Luka. Like,
I think Steph is a bad example.
Even James Harden. Harden,
that's a great example.
When he won MVP, when that nigga won MVP, he really wasn't playing defense like that. Yeah, he a swipe for the ball or some shit, some random shit, nigga. Yeah, nigga, bro. I don't know, nigga. I
do think it's personal. I do think it's personal. I think the media and Luka maybe don't have the best relationship, not because of what he's done to them, but maybe just because of things they see on the court that they don't like. Maybe they don't like all the complaining to the refs the way he does. Maybe they don't like the lack of effort on defense, even though he has the size for defense. It could be a number of things. Like we seen how Windhurst fired him up after they lost in the finals to Boston. So I think maybe the media members are just not a fan of his game and not.
But now when you talk about media members, I might have to bring you into it, because if we go look at it, yeah, he might complain and shit, but this specific year, he has been playing a little bit better defense than what you would say is.
I agree, but required. That's not saying much.
That's
not saying much for Luka.
Even his number, he averaged a steal a game. Like, nigga, you have to be playing some type of fucking defense to be averaging.
Playing better defense.
Don't say that, because nigga,
than you ever have, and you never played defense.
I hate when niggas
ain't saying much.
Nah, that is saying a lot, bro. That's saying a lot, my nigga. You playing some type of defense to average.
But I'm also saying I have no issue with
it's centers who don't
Luka
play,
winning
who don't
it.
Average,
but I don't think it's like unanimous. Nobody
block.
Else in the conversation.
I know, but this is what I'm saying. It's centers who don't average a block a game.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? A steal and blocks is part of defense. You feel me? It's centers who don't average a block. So, and it is guards who don't average a steal. So for you to average a steal in the NBA, you have to be playing some type of fucking defense.
That still is an overrated stat. It still could just be a plain out turnover.
No. You don't get credited for a steal for a turnover. If the motherfucker is a turnover,
you having the wrong conversation. Is he playing better defense than SGA?
Yeah. Than who?
Than SGA?
Them niggas beat people up and had a ref on their side. That shit don't count.
That's a yes or no question.
Yes, because they got the refs on their side.
So you're not even going to have an honest dialogue here, so we can move on from that. We can move on from that.
Nigga get to grab your jersey
because that's very nasty for you to say Luka plays better defense than SGA. So we know where you at with it. You just all Luka right now. You're not even thinking like logically.
Bro, you can't even say that when it come to SGA and them niggas. They let them get away with so much defensively and offensively.
I'm saying from you, what you see on the floor, do you see?
That's not even a legitimate.
From what you see on the
question
floor,
to ask, bro.
Do you think Luka is a better defender than any of them niggas that you're talking about right now?
What type of question is that right now?
Is he a better on-ball defender than any of them niggas?
What is that? What does defense have to do with MVP?
That's not the point. You're using defense. You're bringing up defense
because y'all be trying to slight Luka in a defensive way.
No, what I'm saying is I'm telling you the reason why
defense have to do with MVP. I'm telling you the most valuable player.
All right, go ahead.
Is really, you know why there's not an offensive player of the year award in the NBA? Why is that? Because it's MVP. I don't give a fuck about defense if you're the MVP.
If anything, you're proving why it actually matters more. If anything, you're proving why it matters more. Because they don't have an offensive player of the year.
Would say, I just gave you 3 other examples of why it's not fucking defensive. Nigga, it's never been no defensive.
I think you're misunderstanding. I think you're misunderstanding what I'm saying in general, bro. What I'm saying is, I'm not saying that they should be doing this, but what I'm saying is, They are holding it against him of the lack of effort on defense. I don't care how much defense you claim you saw Luka playing this year. He does not give effort on defense most of the time.
It's other MVPs who we can point to, and they did the same shit.
I'm not disagreeing with that. I'm just telling you what the media members is saying of what they're feeling of why they're probably not giving him that edge, especially when there's other MVP candidates who are playing great defense. They're really not going to give you the edge over him unless you're the number one seed. SGA is a good defender, bro. I don't care what you hollering about. SGA is a really good defender.
SGA is a pure scorer. Yeah, nigga don't play.
He's a really good defender, bro.
Like he went like first or second team all defense last year.
Like come on, bro. SGA is a good defender, bro.
I'm not even an SGA fan saying this. Like we can't make
that random ass player torch him.
Who?
Nembhard in the finals hit him with a cold ass move, but he a defender.
So one move. So Michael Jordan didn't get crossed twice on the same play.
No,
niggas can't have a play. Now niggas can't get caught.
I see Nembhard go at SGA in final moments.
And what did he do?
And
what did he do?
At that nigga.
What did he do?
At that nigga and get a bucket.
Rex Chapman could Michael Jordan.
But I'm just saying.
What are we talking? Everybody's gotten cooked.
Why you bring Michael Jordan up though?
Because everybody's gotten cooked. That's my point.
No,
everybody's gotten cooked.
I'm saying,
even the great defenders have gotten cooked.
This is what I'm saying. In the finals, niggas wasn't going at Michael Jordan, nigga.
Nobody was picking on SGA, bro. You're not about to try to say niggas is picking on SGA. Stop it. SGA did not get picked on in the finals. He did not get picked on in the finals. Luka got picked on in the finals. They was taking turns on Luka in the finals. That never happened to SGA.
Same difference. See? You see how they spin it? You see how they spin it? Look, he a media player. You see how he automatically
because you brought it up. You tried to bring up SGA in the finals, which actually hurts you. Because Luka actually got picked on in the finals.
Was we not talking about somebody completely different? And he brought Luka back up, right?
Nigga, the point was Luka. We're talking about Luka.
No, we was talking about SGA at this point. We're not talking about Luka no more. We've been slashed that.
Tyrell, who's your MVP? Obviously, of who's eligible.
All right, who's eligible?
Well, I mean, I don't know who you like. Just say who you like, and we'll tell you if they're eligible or not.
Who you think should get it?
Like right now, based on not knowing none of that, who would you say? And we'll tell you if they're eligible or not.
Nah, we know who eligible and all that shit. Who you think should get it? Fuck the bullshit.
JC gonna hate my answer, but I think it's Jokic. I think it's Jokic.
For somebody to say Jokic
this year.
65 games
this year.
Yeah, he made the mark just by a hair.
He literally on the last.
Ain't nobody ever at center average led the league in rebounds and assists.
Didn't he do that last year?
First one to do it back to back.
Mm-hmm.
So so it sounds like that's just his game at this point.
I feel like we got to stop the triple double narrative. Like niggas just
that's his game. So we gonna give it to him every year because he's doing what he do?
No, I just
because nigga, who the fuck else is doing that, nigga? Ain't
nobody else. You know what? I ain't gonna cap, man. I'm gonna say this.
Like,
I'm gonna say this,
nigga, bro. If a triple double was that easy, point guards would be getting triple.
Well, I wish that how the NBA would do what the MLB does, and that's they base their MVPs based off of WAR percentage, like off of the WAR, which is wins above replacements. That's what we need to start doing with some of these MVP candidates. Like if I was to take them off the team, how many wins would that differentiate?
I hate that idea.
Because
then you penalize people because they have competent general managers, and I resent that.
If Luka would, let's say Luka WAR would be like, and I'm pretty sure somebody actually came up with the NBA thing, for the NBA players, unofficially and this, that, and the third. But let's say if Luka had a WAR of 9 and Jokic had a WAR of like 13, 14, wouldn't you pick Jokic over Luka?
First of all, you're talking about a hypothetical advanced stat. There's no way to know that unless it actually happens.
Yeah.
So the better thing to do would be, even if we were to go with your idea, how did they do when they didn't play? That would more so be how you do that. But I don't even agree with that because now you're going to penalize people because somebody had a GM who built a better team than you were able to build. Because for whatever reason, your scouting department just didn't draft right or brought in bad contracts or free agents. So it's like, because this nigga has a worse team and is a 6-7 seed, but y'all got the same numbers, we're going to penalize you because they would be even worse than your team would be. I don't like that.
Well, you are the most valuable player.
You're more valuable.
That don't make you most valuable. It just means your GM sucks.
That's like your favorite stat.
If you are a 6 seed,
is the best.
If you are a 6 seed because of one person, you are more valuable than the person that is a 3 seed.
You're never a 6 seed because of one person, bro. Somebody had to help
but
you.
You get what I'm saying with that. You get what I'm saying with that, right?
Yeah, you're given a hypothetical of I personally feel like they would be
that's
worse
why
off
that's
than
why
y'all
I'm
would
saying
be.
like it should be.
And it's like
I said,
you're going
MLB
into dangerous territory when you allow hypotheticals be the driving motivator for MVP.
War as a measuring tool to name their MVPs. They use it as a measuring stick.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
He talking about
name somebody that did that.
He talking about Major League Baseball, nigga.
I'm talking about basketball.
What I'm saying is
how they
baseball is different. Baseball is very statistic based, so you can't even use that as an example.
I like that too.
And I'm saying that the MLB uses their MVP or measures their MVPs by WAR, by wins above replacements. What is the problem with having the NBA doing the exact same thing or very similar to that? Because you are valuable to your team, which makes you the MVP.
Because it's an offensive player award. That's all it is. It's the best offensive player, bro. That's all it's ever been.
And if I'm going strictly best offensive player, it should be Luka.
Not really. It ain't like the nigga who lead the league in scoring gets it every year.
It's been that.
You can't say that.
That's damn near the best offensive player, bro.
I mean, Luka's leading the league in scoring right now, ain't he?
But he's ineligible. So
I mean, not yet, not quite. They're doing an appeal.
So Tiz, you feel like this should be
it's Luka. They're not gonna overturn shit, bro. Come on now, let's be honest. It's Luka.
So out of all the eligible people, then by that standpoint, who is your MVP then? If you just going by strictly offense,
it would be Joker. But if you go strictly offense, really strictly offense, it's Luka. He crazy this year.
So what was wrong with Shai last year? Because he was averaging the most points in the league last year.
I didn't say nothing was wrong with him. I just said that Luka just did the same thing this year. The same shit Shai.
Nah, he didn't do the same thing. He didn't get 60+ wins or damn near 70.
Nigga, no, we're not talking about that. We're talking about scoring offensively. He
got to get the wins, bro. I think that's where Luka's at. He got to get the
wins. I get that. But then if that's the case, when Embiid won it, he wasn't no 1 seed. He was like the 5th seed.
He was the 3rd seed. He was not a 5th seed.
All right, whatever. He's still not the 1 seed. So what we talking about? And
if everybody on this show know how I felt about Gilgeous winning as a 6 seed. So I mean, you ain't got to bring that up to me.
All right then. So why the fuck?
I disagreed with him and Westbrook.
I just see this. If you're a 6 seed, if you win MVP as a 6 seed, right? If I take you off the team,
I think that's dick eating. If you ask me, I think that's dick eating. When you give
I think that's the opposite.
When I get I think it's dick.
Because if you're a 6 seed, right? If you're a 6 seed, right? You about one. You're really 1 seed away from being in the play-in tournament anyway to begin with today's NBA.
I mean, not in Westbrook's days, but go ahead.
And the play-in's been around since COVID, right?
Westbrook got his MVP before COVID.
Okay, so that's right. So, but if you're a 6 seed, if they take you off the team, you're nowhere near a 6 seed whatsoever. So that should validate you being an MVP alone. Because we know
that's a hypothetical. It's niggas that you could take off. Look at Halliburton. You took him off the team, and what Indiana looking like? So I mean, you could do that for them.
The team, and people knew that before you took him off the team.
So I mean, was Halliburton really MVP then, based on your logic? Was that MVP? Yeah. They went on a finals run with him, and now they won 19 games.
Yeah, that's an MVP in my book.
I disagree with that. No,
that's MVP.
No,
that I cannot stand, but it's the same way with LeBron.
It just means you have a team that's built to depend on you, bro. It doesn't make you the MVP of the entire league.
19 wins, and a lot of that was our fault as well. But again, MVP, most valuable player. You are the most valuable player.
It just means y'all had a team that depended on one player, which means that's an indictment on your general manager. That's how I look at that.
and it should be an award to the players for covering up the indictment of the general manager.
Facts.
No. That's not how it works. We're not going to penalize because that's the case. That means general managers are like now. So legacy awards, people are going to have that held against them because they have a competent GM. That to me, that's not fair. That's not fair to me. I'm been being put in the best position to win games, which is what the name of the game is. I'm being put in the best position. I'm not getting carried. I'm not just enjoying the ride. I am the driving engine for us getting 60 plus, 65 plus wins.
Yeah.
And you're going to hold it against me because my general manager made the right picks, made the right signings, got the right contracts in place. And now I can't win MVP because your general manager is trash?
Yeah,
the scouting department is trash. I'm not rolling.
The same reason why you said you wasn't gonna give Keldon Johnson 6th Man of the Year is the same reason why we can't take
those are two different awards.
Those
are two totally different awards. Bro. Two totally different awards.
Same logic though. We're using the same logic.
Who was the 6th Man of the Year last year?
We even know your logic.
Exactly. My point. Two totally different awards, bro.
For being on a team, a better team. That's the penalty.
I'm tripping.
That's your logic. We penalize the nigga.
J. Will, did you give your official pick?
Yeah, mine's is gonna be SGA.
It was always gonna be SGA, but nigga.
Why are we acting like SGA not deserving of the award though? Like,
I think people just tired of I think a lot of people got SGA fatigue already.
I was about to say, is it voter fatigue? Like
that's all it is.
Trying to do with Jokic when they gave MVP that MVP. Like, is that what we're trying to slide in? Like,
no, I just think because I mean, dude, we've seen it on film. Like you can't even be in his breathing space without getting called a foul. You know, I think a lot of people
even that. We seen a nigga just do random shit that ain't even basketball related, and they call it a foul. And
I can't criticize him for taking advantage of the game. So
that's not taking advantage of the game.
I think it's overblown anyway, bro. Y'all act like this nigga averaging 10 free throws a year every year, bro. Like
he didn't even lead the league.
I don't think he's ever led the league in free throw attempts.
But it's the way.
Y'all complain about it.
Y'all mad because he makes his free throws. He makes his. He shoots nearly 90% every year. If he didn't make his free throws, y'all wouldn't even be having this conversation.
Yeah, but it's not about the free throws. It's not, because let Luka make 90% of his free throw. He lead the league.
Yeah, but he doesn't because he's not a pure shooter like SGA. So he does. So we can't have that conversation. He's not a shooter like SGA. SGA is a 50, 40, 90 nigga. Flirts with it every year. Luka ain't never been close to that.
Like I said, most of the offensive premier playmakers and scorers, they're going to have a lot of free throw numbers. So I don't really see.
Anyway, exactly. That's just superstar split.
They're going to have the whistle. They're going to have all that stuff. So I mean.
It's not about the whistle. It's what you doing to get the whistle. Like, nigga, bro be doing some crazy shit, nigga. It's clips on clips on clips on clips. Like, nigga, like what do you like, bro? Just hoop. Like, why the fuck you gotta do all that? Like you say he's a pure scorer. He can go get a bucket and nigga, you shouldn't have to do all that extra shit.
To his team, I can't really blame him for doing that, man.
That's not. I don't feel like that's contributing. I just feel like that takes away from the game. Like
if you tell me,
I just feel like that. Like this is my whole thing about it. If you're the best player in the world, be the best player in the world. You gonna get the whistle. You ain't.
I feel like y'all be acting like that nigga's like prime James Harden or something. I don't see that from SGA. I remember how nasty James Harden spit was of him literally intertwining his arms and literally just like getting breathe on him. Like I seen peak James Harden, bro. I don't see that with SGA. I think I'm not saying SG never flops. I just don't think it's any worse than all the other superstars. I think y'all overblow it because he actually is winning. He's winning championships and finals MVPs and MVP. So that's why y'all attacking him.
He won a championship. No,
you telling me Luka don't be flopping, is he?
He probably complains with any NBA player in the league.
Nigga, he got suspended this year for complaining too much.
Exactly.
Literally, Jay. Like he literally complains more than anybody. There's facts to prove it.
Because they don't call the fucking foul on him. It would be an actual foul.
Yeah, we're just like 9.4 fouls a game though.
But SGA can do some bullshit, nigga, and a nigga can't.
I haven't even looked at the numbers, but I can guarantee you Luka averages more free throw attempts in his career than SGA without even looking at it.
Hey, Tyrell.
Yeah.
Tyrell, A nigga get mad for a motherfucker complaining to the ref for an actual foul, but be cool with a nigga going to the free throw line shooting free throws when a nigga is not fouling him.
All right,
they're fouling SGA, bro.
All right, so look real quick. So this is like free throw stats. This is just free throw attempts.
We know who
in the league.
Hold on, let him talk. Let him talk.
Number one in the league at free throw attempts is Luka Doncic with 10.1.
Yeah.
Compared to the second player on this list, his is at 9.2. So why are we acting
and
like...
is that SGA?
Not even SGA. SGA is 3 on that list.
Wow.
But
they complaining about SGA. SGA, only difference between SGA and these other niggas is he makes his free throws. That's it.
No, it's not about
he makes his effing free throws.
They see y'all keep missing the point. It's how he get it's
if he was really doing it at the degree that you're saying, then he would be double digits free throws.
No,
if it's working, why would he keep doing it?
You know what I compare this to?
You guys are saying a lot. You guys are saying a whole lot to practically just say these niggas can't guard him. That's what I see going on right now. All of this is say these niggas can't guard him. That's what it comes down to.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing, right?
Case, he just do that. He don't.
Here's the thing. A lot of people.
He's the current reigning MVP and Finals MVP.
People will point out the fact that, well, SGA getting fouled this too many times, this, that, and the third, right? And Jay Will, you just put up the statistics to show that it's actually Luka that gets fouled the most in the league, right? It's the same argument that we had a couple of years ago with the Kansas City Chiefs, right? Like in the regard of, Kansas City gets everything in their favor and all this other shit. And come to find out that Kansas City was like the fifth ranked penalized team or penalized, same shit. You get what I'm saying? So it's like when you combine winning, right, with someone as great as SGA, someone as great as the Kansas City Chiefs were, as a comparison, because it's the same sentiment, but now we're targeting one player instead of an organization.
Mm-hmm.
The same sentiment. You're going to get this. Like you're just
That's
gonna.
Fair.
We had it with James Harden, right?
That's fair.
James Harden was doing a lot of regular season game winning, and a lot of people thought.
Yeah, in the playoffs they held that whistle though.
They did. But what I'm saying is this. This is what I'm saying. This is gonna be a endless narrative with SGA, and SGA ain't gonna be the last one that's gonna happen, because I bet you in about 3 years we're gonna be talking about this with Cooper Flag. About Cooper Flag getting all this and everything. Because
don't none of these niggas y'all talking about shoot like Shai from the free throw line. So
I just think, yes, does Shai get a lot of calls in his favor? Absolutely. There's too much video evidence to deny that. That Al Horford phantom foul is a prime example of it, right? Like there's no two ways about it. But we're not also going to sit here and act like Luka don't get the same calls, like LeBron didn't get the same calls.
That's exactly what I said. I said it's no different than all these other superstars.
It's no different.
That's exactly what I said.
Did you just hear what that Al Horford clip with SGA? Niggas ain't never got no shit like that, bro. The fuck up.
Are you serious right now?
Jordan
you said never?
Niggas ain't never.
Did you just start watching basketball?
Steph has gotten phantom. I was watching a Cavs game and they called a phantom foul on Channing Frye.
Nigga, I
didn't even touch
never seen no
shit Evan like Turner was just on the podcast.
Go clip it. Go clip it. Go clip it.
Playoffs.
Go clip it. Go clip it. Show me where you ever seen Kobe
I just brought up when KD
was
playing Bron in the finals in game 2 at the end of the game that people don't talk about, where he got a effing he got a non-call. But we seen this all throughout with all these superstars, bro. Everybody, even Kobe's gotten the treatment. Everybody, bro. Jordan, whatever superstar, all of them get calls, bro. The difference between them niggas and Shai is they're not shooting 90% from the charity strip. That's the only difference.
That you keep bringing the 90% up, and that's not the fucking point.
Because if he was shooting 75% like your favorite player, you wouldn't be saying nothing because you wouldn't care.
That's not it. It's the phantom calls. It's the phantom calls. Everybody gets fouled, but don't nobody.
We going in circles in this point, bro. We can go to predictions.
Like that Al Horford clip. Go show me another clip of any other superstar getting a call.
I sure will. After we get off here, I'm on IG. I'm looking. I'm gonna look for a monologue.
And then edit it and put
it in
a fucking reel.
LeBron flopping in front of Dylan Brooks, and Dylan Brooks somehow got the foul. Why are we acting like LeBron don't get this shit?
He don't.
Every superstar gets it, bro. Every superstar gets it.
I was at the game when it happened. And then in that
same game, they overturned it, nigga. The same.
No, they did not. This was before overturning was even a thing. This was like 2022.
No, you still could
At the game
overturn,
to
and they
actually
overturned it. They
watch
went back and overturned it. I'm talking about. Yes, I know what you're talking about. They
It's the
overturned that.
main reason why Dylan Brooks is not like LeBron James to this day. It's because of that play.
No, because he dumbass.
Flatline. Make a master plan, watch it backfire. Burn it all down and collect the ashes. Build it back. Respect your passion.